Billy. We are less than 8 weeks out from HYROX Phoenix. Really looking forward to this prep. I'm feeling really good right now. So I just wanted to take you along. This week is about strength training. So I got 3 bigger strength training sessions, one more like kind of a bro arm day throughout the week. Show you exactly how I program them into my week around all my other sessions and my running sessions. So today is Monday, start of the week. Every single Monday I've been pretty much doing the same thing, even in marathon prep, where I do an easy run in the morning. So today was an hour long easy run. Did that inside because I live in Wisconsin and it's freaking really cold out right now. This week's like in the teens. Probably gets down to 0 a couple days, and it's going to be a blizzard in tomorrow night, I believe. So yeah, not a lot of running outside during the winter months, but that's okay. I have a treadmill in the basement, and that's what I do. But it is 4:30. We're heading to the gym. Actually, you guys are going to notice this in this video if you've been following the channel, but I am now going to a new gym. I just got a membership at a HYROX affiliate gym, so I'm pretty pumped about that and getting to use all of the HYROX equipment that I need to, versus my other gym I didn't have everything I needed to. So I'm pumped about that. Plus it's like 5 minutes down the road from my house, which is also super convenient. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along. We're doing upper body today. Let's do it. Look who decided to join. All right, guys, we're gonna do a voiceover for this one. So today is upper body. I'm starting with dumbbell bench press. I did 4 sets. The rep scheme was 6 to 4 to 4, and then I ended on a 2, a heavy 2. So as you can see here, these are the first couple sets. I think this is my heaviest set, where I do 2 reps, but let's see. All right, I'm getting ready to go. Got to get a little hyped up. All right, here we go. I think I had 95s here. Don't count that rep. And 1, 2. Actually, that looked pretty easy. But yeah, after that, we're going to pull-ups. I did 3 sets of, I wanted to get a minimum 6, but I went for 10 each time. After getting 2 sets of 10 pretty easily, I put on some weight. I did a 10-pound plate here, and I think I got 9 reps. Next lift, we have 4 sets, and it's a superset. So starting with 8 to 10 strict presses. This is to simulate wall balls. Here's a couple different angles, but I think I worked up to 40-pound dumbbells on these. And then right after that, you do 8 to 10 bent over rows, acting like the dumbbells are a barbell. But yeah, it's a good way to get a little bit of muscular endurance work at the same time. Then after this, I did some weighted core, weighted crunches, whatever you call these. But I like this for a hinge movement. I think it helps with the ski. And then after, I just finished with some push-ups. I think I did 10 sets of 5 reps to finish out with 50 to end the workout. So we're going to be doing more vlogging in this series. So it'll be random sorts of videos throughout here, but big update. Just broke up with my old gym. Sad day, but exciting day. So on to new beginnings with the new gym. But anyway, a meal we haven't had before. Please explain.
It's a white bean enchilada soup.
Okay, taste test. I like the saltiness. I can taste the verde.
Is it spicy? Okay, good.
9-3. All right, what's up? I'm not really sure if I'm including my runs in my videos this week, but figured let's just film pretty much everything and see what I put in. So today's quality run. It's Tuesday morning, threshold day. 10-minute warm-up, 5 by 7 minutes at threshold pace. So we're gonna be shooting for between a 6:05 and 6:15. Then in between those is 90 seconds jog rest, and then 1 mile cool down. So let's get warmed up. We are 2 intervals in, 3 left. We did the first 2 at 6:15, which my heart rate just touched 160 at the end of this one, so I want to get into the 160s for these next 3. So I'm gonna bump up the pace a little. So let's do it. That is a workout. 8.5 miles total, 7-minute pace on the dot. Average heart rate 149, max 173, which I definitely hit at the very last interval towards the end. So I was in the 160s for 4 out of the 5 reps, which I'm super happy with. I went from a 6:15 the first few. I went 6:15, 6:15, 6:11, 6:11, 6:07 to finish. So happy to negative split. Warm up and cool down. Let's go, baby. I gotta go shovel some snow. So see you later. All right, back to the voiceover. It's later in the day. We're hitting lower body strength. All right, so starting with some back squats. I think I did 4 sets of 4. Yep, it was 4 by 4. And I started with this weight, 225 as my first working, bumped up all the way to, I think my last set was at 250, which is right here. So squats felt okay. It's definitely a little bit harder when you do them the same day as a tough threshold session, but I think it's the best bang for your buck. But just working through fatigue legs is kind of the name of the game, and working on strength, technique, and speed. All right, moving on to front squats. We did 3 sets of 6 reps. I wanted to just get really low as possible while keeping my body upright and basically just keeping good technique, because this is a great strength movement for HYROX. Worked up to 185 for my last set, which you see right here. Got pretty tough, but I felt that I kept good form throughout the whole thing. Then we moved to dumbbell reverse lunge. I have 35-pound dumbbells here, and I believe I did 8 each leg. If you know me, you know I love a good Nordic hamstring curl. So finished with 3 sets of 5, slow on the eccentric on the way down, and then just kind of pushing my way back up. Maybe we'll work to do a couple full curls towards the end of the block, but working on that eccentric is the best way to build that hamstring strength.
We're eating our supper in the car because Lucas has a 5:30 haircut and it's 5:15.
Yeah, so first we didn't have any clean bowls, so we had to go plates
For pasta.
So it's not exactly easy to eat, and when I'm trying to drive with a plate and a fork. try this at home. It's Thursday after the haircut. We're gonna go hit arms. New haircut. Look good, feel good. Let's go. Arm day. Post-workout, I'm gonna show you a cheat code meal that tastes really good and it's super simple. So I use BPN for my protein. I just have the milk and cookie flavored whey protein, and you get some cereal. I have some Cascadian Farm Graham Crunch. It's kind of like Golden Grams, but just organic cereal. Tastes really good. And just some milk. So basically, what I do, I have this at least once a day, sometimes twice, is you take a scoop of protein, and then you add some milk, but you add just a little bit where you're gonna stir it up, mix it up. Sorry, usually I would use a bowl, but as you saw in our earlier video where we were in the car with plates, we don't have any clean ones. So you just need the right amount of milk so that it makes it almost like a, I don't even know what kind of consistency this is. It's a sludge bowl, but with my own little twist. Basically just call it a cereal sludge bowl. So this thing is way too big. But anyway, it's kind of like this consistency. It's not liquidy, it's like that. Almost like pudding. So then you take your cereal and you just put some right on top. Mix it up and you got protein cereal sludge bowl. Trust me, this is like the best thing ever. I'll probably eat this every day for a long time. The cereal is good for carbs, protein in the milk and the protein powder, obviously. But great little snack at the end of a workout or at the end of a day if you need to hit your protein goals. So try this out. All right, good morning. It's Thursday, or don't even know what day it is. It's Friday, but workout today. 10-minute warm up, 6x800s with a minute 30 walking rest, and then a mile cool down. So should be close to 6 miles. We'll see how it goes. That's a workout, 6 miles, so 10-mile warm up, 6x800 meter intervals with 90 seconds rest in between. I wrote down my splits, a negative split from 250, 250, 247, 240, well, 248, so that one I went a tad slower, 244, 243. So overall, a faster trend towards the end, and actually felt pretty solid, running at a 5:27 pace the last interval. So running's feeling really good. Average heart rate was 143, max was 174. So you'd think my heart rate probably would have been higher for that fast of a pace, but it was actually closer to threshold than VO2 max. So I'm happy about that. And then I cooled down to 6 miles. So whole time I was watching the Elite 15 Melbourne race. Couldn't watch it last night because it was at 2 a.m. Central time because it was in Australia. But man, it gets me hyped up. It gets me really hyped up. So I'm excited. Tonight we have lower body strength, but it's really station focused. So going to be doing a couple circuits of station work. So yeah, good start to the day. Okay, so the first circuit is 6 by 200 meter ski into 20 meter sled push. Next circuit is the same exact format, except switching to the row for 200 meters and then sled pull for 20 meters. Then we have 5 sets of 20 meter burpee broad jump into 20 meter walking lunge. And last, we have 5 sets of 50 meter farmer's carry into 15 wall balls at race weight. Hope you enjoyed the video this week. Like I said, I just really wanted to put an emphasis on what I'm doing for strength training. So just to kind of recap, Monday, I'll start with an upper body day, which has to do a lot with like HYROX specific movements, things that are gonna help me with wall balls, burpees, things like that. Then moving into one lower body day a week, which is just mainly like heavy movements, like barbell movements, squat, front squat, lunges, RDLs, deadlifts. Like that's going to be one day of the week. Maybe some accessory movements in there as well. But just to kind of overall get stronger, which is just going to help with HYROX. And then I usually just do like a bro day, an arm day, arm and shoulder day once a week, just because I like to do that. It's just fun. And then one day like yesterday, which is more station specific, where we're doing circuits, hitting sleds, hitting the stations in short little bursts and going at like kind of a race pace feel and working on technique really. one of the big things that I'm doing is pairing those days with hard days, at least one of them. So like yesterday in the morning I did intervals, and then in the afternoon I did the station day. I think that's just a good way to do it, pairing lower body strength with some sort of speed interval day, because the DOMS doesn't hit and you won't be as sore if you work out on the same day. I think it takes 24 hours before it starts hitting, before you start getting sore. So if I did a leg day, the day or night before speed workout, my speed workout would be affected. It could affect my paces, my heart rate, things like that. So just strategically placing leg day strength workouts with my speed days and my easy days. But overall, the week was great. It's going to be, I still have a long run, and then a compromised running workout this weekend. So overall, we're going to be close to 40 to 41 miles, about 11 hours of total training time. And as of today, Saturday, we are 7 weeks out from Phoenix. So super pumped. I think the next two weeks or so, we're going to stick around 10 to 12 hours for total training time. And then we'll slowly kind of go down closer to the race, but then we'll ramp up race specificity workouts and its circuits and things like that. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Thanks for watching. I'll be posting videos every week, like I said, and I'm feeling a lot more confident about this pro weight after yesterday. So I think I handled the stations well using the pro weight at my gym. So let's do it. 7 weeks out, baby. See you in the next video.